It's good to be back on stream 2. The last time I ran on stream 2, I think, was winter 2019. So remember that. Good to be back. I have Ridden with me.
Hello, I'm Ridden. I used to play this.
Yeah, we just muted the games in our headphones because Ridden was struggling to keep it cool with with the music. But yeah, we played this game for a very long time together, and we'll just jump right on it and then talk about what it is, how we found it, and yeah. So let's go. Timing starts when I just go with this, right? Yeah, okay. So timing starts when I hit the tutorial. So 3, 2, 1, go! And right away, we do the best thing you can do in this game, which is leave. But honestly, we're only leaving because if you hold escape, if you hold escape instead of clicking it and keep holding and go to the menu, you will go right back, but the AI of the alliance will be turned off. So like no harm can be done by Lions to us until we go back to the menu, which is going to be in like 12 levels.
Yeah, so this game has 36 levels, split into 3 sort of chapters. And yeah, you can tell this game is a little broken. So normally the goal of each level, as you'll see here, is to collect enough white gems so that the score in the top right is what matches the par or exceeds the par. And then the white gate at the end of the level opens and you can get to the level exit. But on a lot of levels you can just bypass the white gate and touch the exit anyway. So general rule of thumb is if you get into collision, you get zipped up until you are no longer in collision, which you saw with the door on the previous level.
Because we also have 3 types of doors, and the ones that are actually... the ones that can close on top of us are our friends.
Yeah. Pretty much. You'll see all the doors later. And then this one is just like a little piece of collision that like sticks out of the ground. So by jumping off it, you have enough height.
Yeah, sometimes in random spots on the level, Sammy just stands higher, and it's just enough to jump onto like a wall.
Yeah, the elevators are fine.
The elevators, we'll get back to elevators. I'll explain what I did with the elevator when we have another elevator, because this is not a good example.
Yeah. You also noticed Poker change music occasionally? Maybe? I don't know. I don't hear the music.
I don't hear the music. I hope it's changing.
So the M button changes the current MIDI track that's playing, and that lags the game because, you know, it needs to load the new music. And that's
very useful for a couple of things in all levels, because this is the slower category. It's no GTL clips because no gem, throw, and lion clips, and namely the throw clips are the most important because throw clips broke this game. Like, okay, you might think this game is broken, but this is only half of the story because all levels is twice as fast because of throw clips and lion clips and gem clips, but throw clips mostly. So yeah, this is a category of like, it's not really no major glitches because the game is still like majorly broken, but it's more like I wanted
super major glitches.
Yeah, no super major, more like I don't want these specific ones because I want more like variety than actual, like to show off different types of struts that you can do here and still be like moderately fast, right?
Yeah, so most clipping in this game involves just like mashing the...
Also, do you know what happens when you have an arc above you? Like a wall at an angle?
As mentioned previously, go in collision, go on top of collision. So here's the 3 door types.
The 3 door types. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, there's ones that stay open, ones that close when you get away from them or you swap the gem that you're holding, and ones that take your gem and then stay open. And that was another
that was the exit.
Slope. Yeah.
Here we have to be kind of careful because, as I mentioned, the AI for lions is turned off, so they don't really do anything. But if I hit a lion, because normally you're supposed to fight them or run away, I guess, but you're slightly slower than them. So this is like because this game is from my childhood, the lions are my childhood nightmare. Like I was so scared of them. And for a reason. And this is the last level of the tutorial, and we will be showing off what's known as a camera zip. I'll just prepare my mouse for later.
Yeah, so for some reason the camera can also clip you into walls. like so.
Like we think it's the camera pushing you into a wall, but we never like confirmed that. So let's leave again because we switched the levels, and then why did he like stumble?
Yeah, so we're done with a third of the game. That was the tutorial levels. Now it's the not think and run. The other one.
Jump and run. Jump and run. Yeah.
Jump and run levels. So
we always
platforming allegedly.
It's funny because we always refer to them as the first set of levels is S1 through S12, then it's Z1 through Z12, and then M1 through M12, which doesn't make much sense with Jump and Run and Think and Run, but it's only because we used to play on the Polish version, and it was ćwicz zręczność and ćwicz myślenie. Oh yeah, that's also a collision for some reason.
They'll tell
and also,
a lot,
also if you jump and use the sprint, you fly faster, so you know.
Yeah.
Pretty useful.
Pretty cool platforming section, but normally you just kind of clip through the fence at the end.
Yeah.
And
here you just in all levels you just don't turn around. You just walk backwards and you just like clip into what's in front of you and finish this level in like 3 seconds.
Yeah. But so in all levels we can clip by picking up a gem, by walking into a lion, or by throwing a bug, which you've seen him collect bugs and like throw them.
Yeah.
You can just clip with that. All of those you just kind of mash M to lag the game a lot, and then you go through walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
this is also this is the first level where we found any skip, but this is one of my favorite ones because it just walk into a wall, press left, right, left, right, left, right until you clip.
Yeah.
And like you get it in 1 to 4 seconds. But the first time I launched this game and I tried playing it on this level on a different version of the game. To be fair, but still, on that level, if you start it and you walk backwards, you go out of bounds.
Yeah, you just clip out.
If you just don't move at all, you just the only thing you do is move backwards. You clip through through the wall. And here, let's jump on an invisible wall, another invisible wall. Because yeah, you're not supposed to be here, but it's really easy to get here with the sprint. And then you do this.
Normal.
There's another collision, and does this.
Yeah. So you kind of clip into another invisible wall.
This is one of the most problematic tricks in this game. Not necessarily because it's hard or anything. It's more just like
nice.
the thing is this is not hard. But if you're doing all levels and you just open this game on your PC on your like Ryzen 7 17500, then this is going to work. Throw clipping is not going to work because you need to slow down the game in order for it to work.
Yes, but if most people throttle their CPUs to to run
but if you throttle your CPU too much, then what I just did doesn't work.
Yeah, that
walking backwards.
That wall climb for some reason on the worst performance, if you like lag the game all the way up, it'll just throw you forward and off the wall.
Yeah.
So you have to like stop mashing M early.
So what?
You have to actually time it.
So everyone just has to figure out like their values for how much do you need to slow down your CPU. For me, it's from 0 till 78%, I think.
And on my laptop, it just works.
It's just perfect. That's why we always use Ritten's laptop for. Shoutouts to Ritten's laptop because we always use it for these events because it's like, do you want to set up the game? No, my game is a nightmare to set up. Fortunately, we don't have to. Oh, this is another example of like a level where I would go slightly faster with the throw clip, but I think this is funny too. Like, hey.
There's some like, honestly, for like speedrun purposes, there's some pretty deep like jump movement mechanics. Just like types of jumps and how to like what jump to use where and stuff, but it's like so invisible when you're just watching.
Especially that if anyone wants to play this game, I highly encourage you to do so. Not even like running it, although if you want to learn all levels, we thought was the guy's name Rob's the dude, or am I misremembering? We thought someone. I hope that's the person. If that's the person, that's shout out to Rob's the dude. If not, then never mind. But we thought someone at ESA, Sammy, all levels in an hour, to the point where like you can already do a run and finish it in like, I don't know, 20 minutes, when the world record is like 9 or 8.
And then they came back home and couldn't finish a run because their PC was different. But ignore that.
Ignore that, yeah. But if you want to try this game out, there is a level that I would like. I would especially like you to try, which is one with slopes, because slopes in this game are crazy, and you don't see this when not playing the game.
Yeah, it's this one, right?
Yeah, it's this one. Yeah.
Yeah. So this level is like actually difficult in this category, and in all levels, which is what I play, you just kind of glitch to the end right away.
Yeah. It's one of the like okay, this game has quick saves and quick loads, which is funny enough because we don't use quick saves and quick loads for almost any glitches, aside from like really minor stuff, like stopping the gems midway through.
I think you can also just lag the game.
Yeah, but what I mean is, you know, when I realized this game has quick saves and quick loads, that's like the first thing you try out.
Yeah.
Like you try running into walls with quick save. Nothing happens here because... What am I doing? Nothing happens here because the quick saves and quick load, that they're just like emulator quick saves and quick loads. They literally dump the game into a file, I think, because like it's just a perfect representation. Because if you unlock some levels, oh no, wait, if you make a save, unlock some levels, and then load that save, the levels won't be unlocked.
Yeah, like it remembers everything.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try getting most of these. You can leave one white one in this level, but I usually try, like, if I miss it here and I'm already further below, then I just ignore it. But if I don't, if it's like, okay, this is good cycle, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you do this level. I refused to run this until I found like throw clipping, and then, or I think it was gem clips at first.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. This was gem clip at first.
Yeah, and then we found like a way to skip
here
this level, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, here I want to land on this. Okay, almost. I wanted to land on the teleport, because then you start teleporting even when waiting for Sammy to finish his like weird animation. Here we take either exactly 5 or exactly 8 or exactly 11.
Yeah, it's a multiple of 3 plus 2.
Yeah, multiple of 3 plus 2 basically, but 5 is the minimum. So if you get 5, you're golden. Yeah, because we need to get this broken with 3 of them at the right angle, I think.
Yeah, so it takes 3 hits to break these wooden barriers.
But we don't want to break
and these bugs throw 3 at a time.
Yeah.
But for some reason, sometimes they like.
And we don't want to. There is a reason we don't want to break it entirely.
And it's this whole wall.
That is the reason.
20. Yeah. It was like, I don't know, 10, 20 of these walls that you'd have to break normally. But if you just break 2, like you get it to the state right before breaking, you can walk in and zip up.
Do we have some time for some messages?
Of course. There you go.
All right, we got $50 from the guess. No message, but putting those $50 towards the Twilight Princess low percent skip Starlord incentive. And then we have $12 from Zephyr, who apparently really likes Steiner. The comment is Steiner, and then $1 towards each of the Final Fantasy IX any% character names simply being Steiner. Apparently, apart from Steiner, who they want to be called Vivi, and Zidane, $5 towards Steiner. So if you want the characters to be named anything other than Steiner, now would be a really good time to donate for that.
Thank you. I just did another glitch with an elevator, but yeah, we'll just use the biggest one, my favorite elevator to explain elevators, because there's something else. But they only work this way if you also turn off the AI for the lions. It also breaks elevators. And then a camera zip, like we saw earlier. This was one of the levels that I wanted to skip so badly because it was so random and completely dumb.
Showed us this level.
So what we do?
Awful.
Yeah.
For the no AI break route.
Yeah. What we do for elevators is we. What happens there is if you jump twice on an elevator, it starts like putting you higher. But if you then stop being on the elevator, so like you jump onto the higher level and wait there. If you wait up until the elevator still is going up and you go back to the elevator, the force of the elevator accumulates. So you just get thrown into the sky at once. The only issue is if you wait too much and the elevator would already be at the top, then it resets. So you have to wait just before the elevator hits the... Oh, that's a zip, by the way, yeah. One of the first things found in this game. You just jump off a wall. You just jump off a side of that catwalk, and then move into a wall. And at some point, Sammy is going to be like, "Oh, I guess I'm inside the wall now."
Yeah, it's definitely like the flashiest zip.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, because it's so fast.
The...
Because it's so fast that your camera is too slow to follow up. But yeah,
I would say maybe the long elevator level. The other strat with the zip is like kind of cool because it's like such a tiny wall. But yeah, that zip is super flashy, but it's also just like so random. It sucks.
Yeah, it's really random. Oh, hello.
Nice.
I zipped too high, but it still counted as a win. So there we go.
He zipped up the wall and then jumped, but he also touched the trigger to end the level. So when you touch it, you just need to get on a floor to start like the level end animation. So that was actually faster than going down.
But it doesn't always work. Sometimes you get zipped up, but you haven't touched the...
Yeah, sometimes you jump up too early.
Yeah. So here, this is one of the levels that is... if not for... Okay, so remember how we said you need all of the white gems to finish a level because the white door doesn't open. We kind of lied. There's an exception to it. And the exception is the colorful gem. The colorful gem opens any door. And it's usually... like a secret that's supposed to help you because it's kind of hidden here. But the thing is, white door is a door. So you can open the door that ends the level with the colorful gem as long as you save it from getting into other doors, I guess. So what we're gonna do is we have right here, we have this is one of the biggest levels in the game. It has white gems scattered all over it. But what we're gonna do here is move a couple of gems to make green ones, because you can also mix the colors.
Yeah, you might have seen that.
Yeah, you mix the blue and yellow to make green. So we're gonna mix some of them, or rather move some of them down there. Hopefully they don't glitch out and hit each other or whatever. And then we open the first green door. We hit the... Come on, I have friends watching. There we go. And then we just move all of the gems down there.
Hopefully they don't just clip out.
Yeah. We open the first door with the green one. We open the second one.
That should be fine.
I just want to be safe. We open the second door with the green one. We open the third door with the colorful one. And boom, that's done.
This level has my favorite strat in regular levels.
Oh yeah, because in all levels you have to clip into a wall, then you get sent further, and you keep getting sent up because you're in a collision. Oh, also this, I love this.
Yeah, this level is also super fun.
But not in all levels. In the previous level, you just get clipped into a collision, so that sends you up. But if you slow down the game, it's sending you up slower. So if you have to slow down the game and then maneuver so that... Wait, that wasn't very good. I don't know about this angle, but we'll see.
No. By the way, this is the last level of the run.
Yeah, last level of the game.
Just doing a zip and then... yeah, this is good.
This isn't good.
Yes.
Oh wait, it was good. I'm sorry.
This sucks. This is super inconsistent, and you always get it and then reload because you don't expect to get it.
Okay, and this is...
time is when he touches the end, so... That's time.
Oh! No. Because I always mash enter with my right hand. So I just smacked the timer, and I just started and paused it in 7 times and only hit enter once. I'm sorry. But yeah, normally I'm just gonna finish my thought. In Z10, so the third level from the end, you normally just go into a wall and you immediately get sent the game is trying to send you upwards, but what you're doing is you keep moving forward, and if you slow down the game enough by just hitting M, it will not have the time to send you upwards. So then you just barely move forward and to the left to go around the door through the wall, and then when you get out of the wall, it stops trying to send you higher. So you're golden.
Yeah,
it's pretty hard,
sick.
But it looks really sick. So if anyone is interested in this game, either in this category or the one I would probably recommend more, because all levels is faster, more broken, and generally
It's easier, honestly.
easier to learn for sure because it requires less gameplay.
Yeah.
Then Sammy has a speedrun.com page. A speedrun.com page has a linked Discord.
Discord link, yeah. We're all in the Discord.
Yeah. So if you want, give it a try. I would also recommend just like to anyone in the audience who wants to try this game. I'll be there like all week. So I would recommend you try the one with the sliding because it's pretty sick.
If you're at ESA, my laptop is right here.
Yeah. That
this
too.
is the best time to try.
And we actually taught we taught someone how to play this game, so we have experience. And yeah. Thank you so much for all of you watching from here. Thank you all of you. So for all of you watching from home. Thanks to Bells, who is my partner, always supporting me in whatever weird shit I do. So thank you. And this is also Think and Run 12. Hit a key to start. And if you hit a key to start, this happens. So this is the main menu to the left, if you can see it. And then if you can see on the right cactus, on the one most to the right, there is Sammy. Because he runs around the main menu and he just gets stopped there, and I can't do anything to him aside from turn him with Alt. Yeah. So you can just barely see him turning. All right, thank you very much once again. Thanks for letting me show this game again at ESA, and enjoy the rest of the ESA.
Yeah, thank you very much to you as well for showing this very, very interesting game. I think we're all big Sammy fans after this amazing run.